What's up, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more hardcore, and we're actually going back for some vintage Gabber. This is a record from 1997. It's funny, it's on a label called Hardstyle Records, though this is not hardstyle, and indeed, 97, I don't even think you can really say hardstyle had emerged as a distinct genre. Again, it sort of grew out of like hard trance, hard house. It was sort of emulating the percussion styles of hardcore and like Gabber, but it was slower, more mainstream. I would say it doesn't really emerge till the early 2000s, like 02, 03 maybe. So it's funny, this is on Hardstyle Records, which only put out 2 vinyl, and indeed this is Hardstyle 001, so you think it's clearly the first record. Nope, the other record is Hardstyle 000 by Cannibal Corpse, I think. Or Cannibal Corpse if you prefer. Regardless, this is a track by Bioforce, and it's funny, I never knew because it's like the names are abbreviated on the record here, and indeed, this is one of the earliest hardcore records I had. I mentioned before, hardcore until about 2015 was always like a secondary genre. I did buy some records, but it was never like my main pursuit. But yeah, bottom line, this is one that I have had for over 20 years now. But yeah, Bioforce is Gregor, Torres, Sven Berg, and Thomas Sabrowski. They made 4 records. They put out 4 records on 3 different labels over the course of 2 years, 96 and 97, and then it looks like that was it. This is the only one I have from them. As I said, it's funny to me because it's hardstyle records, but this is very much a Gabber record. We're going to listen to a tune called Party With Us. You know, you might think that it has a connection to that Busta Rhymes track, Party With Me, and indeed you would be right. It samples that track extensively. There's also just some classic, like gritty, like tension-filled Gabber synths. I believe there's acid work. I haven't listened to it in a while, but my memory, you know, using this in older hardcore sets that I've mixed, I do believe it has some acid. And it also has like a breakbeat section where it sort of, you know, it kind of has that hip-hop hardcore feel because it's got the Busta Rhymes lyrics and it's sort of a syncopated beat, but with, you know, hard, like 909 distortion, destruction. So yeah, let's get to it. This is Bioforce, Party With Us from 1997 on the label Hardstyle Records, which again is not really hardstyle. I've had this a while, so probably going to have some pops along the way. Wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Hold on. That's not right. I knew. Alright. This. Mixing in with this, right? Like out of your outgoing track, and then right here. Switch. If you really want to party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Strip up, rolling in the bass. If you really want to party with me, if you really want to party with me. think I was like remembering that kind of hard synth in that previous part as an acid line, which I don't think it was. So my bad for the false advertising. I'm usually mixing out by this point. I didn't remember it was that nasty on the way out the door. Filthy. I love that. Yeah, it's a banging tune. As I said, it's one of the few hardcore records I have from the old days. And indeed, some of the old school records I had, like I had a Buzz Fuzz record. It was a Jealousy is a Motherfucker, the remixes vinyl. I ended up selling that. Yeah, I sold some other old school hardcore vinyl like several years ago. I mentioned when I was in grad school, money was tight and I really had to like, you know, sell some of my collection just to kind of keep money coming in while I was finishing my degree, and you know, I couldn't be working full time. But bottom line, I did retain a few of the old school records, including this one, Lenny D's, what is it? I'm blanking on the name. Oh, it's that classic track, on Industrial Strength, of course. If I remember, I'll put it in the name of the comments. But yeah, bottom line, only a couple of the old school Gabber records was I able to hold on to, but this was one of them. I do think that's the best track on the vinyl. I'm not sure whatchamacallit, of too many, if I played too many of the others. There's actually 5 tracks. I was like surprised when I saw this, when I was about to do the reaction. So yeah, I'll come back and maybe do a couple of the others, but I think like when I did hardcore mixes in the old school days and I made like actual mixtapes with my 4-track recorder, I think this is the only track from this that I use. So I think probably, you know, I bought it for this track, but it'd be interesting to go through and listen to a couple of the others. So yeah, let me know what you think of this one. Other than that, I will see you next time. Peace.